Okay, welcome everybody to 2 Point Hospital. So this has released today, 30th August 2018, and it's a spiritual successor slash pretty much sequel to Theme Hospital for anybody who remembers that. Theme Hospital was a very old game, so you will probably have to be from my generation or older to remember it, or have happened to stumble across it through good old games or something if you're younger. I'm sure you're fully aware of the Theme something games though, and it's very tongue-in-cheek, very silly, sort of management game-esque. And this follows on from that very closely. An example, one of the diseases is lightheadedness, which means the patient has a light bulb for a head. And there'll be a suitably silly way of curing it, which I'm sure we'll see soon enough. But yeah, that's what you can come to expect from this. I'd pay particular attention to some of the tannoy announcements and various things like that, because they will be very silly as well. I also believe where Theme Hospital had rats that you had to shoot with your mouse cursor, this apparently has monobrows. I'm not convinced, but I will give it the benefit of the doubt that that should be good, and we will see, I guess. Anyway, got a new game, I guess. Let's get underway.
At 2 Point Hospital, over 52% of our patients believe they leave healthier than when they arrived. Our precisely calibrated equipment is operated by compassionate healthcare practitioners, many of whom have even been to medical school or watched ER. If you suffer from turtle head, let us ease your worries and noggin gently out of your body. Chest infection is no laughing matter. Put your trust and oversized shoes in our capable hands. We're building a brighter, safer future, and hardly anything will stand in our way. You deserve the best. So join us at 2 Point Hospital. We're open for new staff, new patients, and a new you. Can I go play golf yet? I'm teeing off at 3.
That suitably described the game, I think. What you can expect 100%. Okay, welcome to 2 Point County. I'm Albert Crank. I'll be your trusty advisor on this journey. This is Hogsport, and here's your first hospital. Click on it to get started. It looks like we've got some sort of map scheme going on where you end up progressing around the map. Cool. Good enough. That's this one. So begin your career as a hospital administrator. Learn the basics of your job by establishing your first hospital. And it lists who's played the game. Some of you may recognize a few of those symbols. Let me know if you do. Okay, 2 Point Hospital. Welcome to 2 Point County. Are you ready to start building your first hospital and curing some patients? First things first, you can have a look around. Hold the right mouse button and drag, or move the cursor to the edges of the screen, or use WASD keys. The mouse wheel, middle mouse for pitch. Okay. No. Yeah, the first thing you need is a reception. Patients will head here when they arrive at the hospital. Okay, items, reception desk. How do I rotate it? Oh, hold and drag. Okay. How OCD do we want to be about centralizing it? I know some people will get upset, so I will do my best. Okay, we need an assistant to run the reception. Let's hire one now. On the hire button. Do we get to name them? Doesn't look like it. Alright, chat. Take your pick. I mean, you could just do it on name, but I will go over some of the stats just in case you care. So customer service, increase reception and retail skills, plus 50% customer service skill. Motivation, increase speed and efficiency, plus 10%. And then obviously you have the hiring cost. Not sure why Gwendolyn is more than Jane, given that they have the exact same lack of skills. Have a look through Minnie Dickens, Henry Grott, Kelly Vacuum. I still think Tommy Thwackhammer has to be the best name in there at the moment, or Lester Trout. Although Arnold Leotard. I just like all of the doctors' names. Double Scumby, you pick. Who do we want? All the nurses. I was about to say an all-male set of nurses, but then one's called Linda and one's called Lauren. But the pictures, yeah. So Josiah Source has been picked. Employment reference has potential, inspiring, but unmotivated. A talented skimmer of stones. Right now I just need to read the other ones. Gets toilet rage, uses mustard like butter. High energy, questions the point of it all. I think they're all questionable hires, but okay. In you go. Oh, I've got it paused, that's why. Alright, General Practitioner's Office. Great, before we officially open, we need a GP's office. Patients will visit the doctor working as General Practitioner at each stage of diagnosis. The GP will assess patients and decide if they're ready for treatment or if they require further diagnosis. See, this was a key bit of Team Hospital. You instinctively want to put it at the front here, but then you end up with treatment rooms the opposite side of the hospital, and then they have to walk back and forth. So I think I want to potentially centralize my GP's office a little bit. Rooms, GP's office.
Patients should leave the hospital before they catch something else.
You see what I mean about the tannoys now? I'm going to go with the minimum size of room for now because I don't actually know if you need it larger or not. Put the door in that corner. Perfect for privacy haters and peeping toms. Do you want a window in your GP's office? Chooses litter, extinguishes fires, increases hospital attractiveness. We'll put a nice little plant in the corner. So we should have a fire extinguisher for safety reasons. In a bin. Cool, that'll do. It's like you get to unlock a load of stuff, hand sanitizers. Awards? Strange how the chairs and the clock are near the bottom. But... And Tristan said Gwendolyn cost more because she was further along the training path to the next level, he believes. Is very possible. Alright, excellent. Now we need a doctor to run the GP's office. Well, Tommy Thwackhammer sounds like a potential winner. Increased diagnostic skills. But he's got treatment as well. Whereas this one only has diagnostics, so Lester Trout. Has magic healing hands, inspiring, funny, needs peace and quiet. Whereas Tommy, weak bladder, motivated, has a party trick. Arnold, nasty, tires easily, the product of nepotism. It's sounding more and more like a Cards Against Humanity game. Right, I'm going to go Lester Trout. In you go. Now, our hospital is now open for business. Patients start to arrive. After they register at reception, they'll only be sent to the GP for diagnosis. Yeah, okay.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. This is Ricky Hawthorne, bringing talk, music, and news to the whole of 2 Point County. And if you're listening to us from the newly opened hospital, just turn up that volume, because nothing drowns out the sound of sick people like the voice of a world-class DJ. Coming up next, 42 hours of music from the background band. Enjoy!
I'm sure receptionists aren't meant to look like that. I put his desk the wrong way around to what I wanted. Never mind. I completely didn't pay attention to which chair was which and which way his computer was facing. Hey, Scribbles. Let the patient get out of the room before I try and edit it. Okay, how do I edit the room? Edit. Alright, build a pharmacy and hire a nurse. Our doctors discovered a new illness, gout. Gout is frequently transmitted in bathrooms, and modern medication is effective, unlike earlier times, when it had to be dug out painfully with a screwdriver. The patient is seeking treatment, we need a pharmacy in order to treat them. Alright, we'll get the patient to wait. Yeah, the doctor has a slight neck problem and is currently jumping over his desk. Also, those pencils are enormous. Anyway. We'll gloss over these things. Pharmacy. No, it has to be... Right, okay. I'm going to put it there for now, mainly so we can see it. Spruce the place up a little bit, I guess. And then we need to hire a nurse. So, well, we've got a pharmacy management skill there. So Christopher Strudel is looking likely. Let's have a read. So Lauren is hygienic and sarcastically frames trivial things. Linda is charming, pretends to have read that book so often that they now think they might have. What is on with her hand? Christopher Strudel, high energy, motivated, terribly dull. Pretends to have read that book. Okay. In we go. Ah yes, Scribbles, I definitely would play this, just because I love Theme Hospital so much. It's a ridiculously good game. Anyway, let's see what the patient gets up to in the pharmacy with the weird lever. Some strange centrifuge-like contraption. That cup is bigger than her face.
You know, I've been humming that tune to myself all week, which is uncanny because I've never heard it before. Or have I? Oh well, more catchy music coming right up.
Okay, well done. We've killed our first patient, we've earned some money, and the hospital's reputation has improved, which will attract more patients. When a doctor or nurse treats a patient, their ability will influence the chance of success. Some illnesses are tougher than others. Continue diagnosing and treating patients to keep the money coming in so we can expand the hospital.
Staff announcement. We've just cured our very first patient.
Hospital reputation increases with each patient that is cured, but decreases when a treatment fails, especially if a patient dies. Who would have thought? A higher reputation attracts more patients and better staff for hire. Oh, they've got grout as well. Okay, janitors and maintenance. Now that we've got some expensive machinery, we should think about looking after it. Machines will deteriorate with use and will need repairing from time to time. If a machine falls into disrepair, it can be a fire hazard. Fires are generally considered bad for business. Hire a janitor to maintain machines. While you're at it, make sure we've got some fire extinguishers nearby. Better safe than sorry, right? Also, are fires bad for business? Generally people get hurt, then they go to a hospital. Just thinking along a very American style, get paid per patient scheme there. I don't fully agree with their statement. Alright, let's hire a janitor. So Henry Grott is crazy expensive, but here's the upgrade skill and the maintenance skill. I'm going to read through them. So the girl next door. Nasty, grumpy, grows turnips to give us gifts. Henry Grott tires easily, terribly dull, thinks cartoons are good. Or Kelly Vacuum. Green fingers, short temper, inspiring, loves stationery. Well, I'm going to go with Kelly Vacuum, I think. Alright, janitors will be called to repair a machine when its maintenance level falls below 50%. You can also request that janitor repair it immediately through the item options. Hello, One Hands. Welcome to the stream. Pick them up. Fire. Take a break. Pay review. Jobs. Jobs. To keep staff and patients happy to ensure the hospital runs smoothly. Patients will get bored, thirsty, and hungry over time. Make sure you have access to entertainment, food, drinks, and a comfy seat. And they're between appointments. If they become unhappy, they will leave and go to another hospital. Okay. Place some items to make it nice for your patients. Right. We can do that. Items. What have we got? Let's snack machine. And a drinks machine. And of course, a bin. Leaflet stand. Wait, hang on. I know what I want to do first. It's put my other row of benches in. Maybe I don't want them over there. The spin controls are a little weird. Okay. Hang on. Cheesy Gubbins and Burp. I just spotted they might have some silly names. Seems everybody's got grout. And lots of tiling going on. Alright, staff energy and breaks. I wondered when the staff room was going to come up along with the toilets. Staff get tired as they work and will eventually go on a break. Staff room will help relax and return to work energized. Drinks and snacks help keep them happy too. Make a room larger and fill it with interesting items that we consider more prestigious. People using a high prestige room will become happier. A staff room will also help staff regain energy faster. Staff room. I'm going to put this side. The window in. Locker? Or two? No. Yep. Let's give them. What else we got? They have their own drinks and snacks machines, I guess.
In the news today, conditions at the Rotting Hill Hospital are getting worse every day.
Up with a bin.
Apparently, patients are just as likely to die from sinkholes and crumbling ceilings as any diseases. At least that'll keep the queues down.
No, it's got to be another armchair. Cool. Done. So head to the staff room when they're on a break. Fill the room with interesting items to help them become fully refreshed before their break ends. Note, you can place a staff member in the staff room to make them take a break, or in a workroom to make them work there. So if you don't want them to take a break because there's a super urgent thing going on. Makes sense, I guess. Charlie work. Drinks and snacks are great for keeping people happy. They can lead to littering if there are no bins nearby. While we're at it, staff and patients will get pretty grumpy if they don't have access to any toilets. You might want to invest in some quality porcelain. Janitors will help maintain all of these restocking vending machines, sweeping up litter, emptying bins, and unblocking toilets. Great. Just the job everybody wants.
Announcement. It's happening again.
Rooms, toilets. I'm going to go out on a limb and go, we probably don't need a fire extinguisher in the toilet. But you never know with these games. Uh-oh. New illness discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness, clamp. Once this grips a patient, it doesn't let go. Afflicts many living statues and selfie-taking jumps. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. You've got clamp. Hearing reports of some new illness in town. These might be harder to diagnose. We may need to build a new diagnosis room. If a GP isn't setting, they'll send a patient for further diagnosis. Let's have a look at chat quickly. So, one hand says, I work at a hospital in Sweden. They all have a... Wow, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Nachebrot? Sandwich option. Hard Swedish rye bread along Mars bars and other candy. Is a bit interesting. Apparently most public fires start in public toilets. But is that something in the toilet catching fire, or idiots going in the toilet to start a fire because they're an idiot? Anyway, we need a Ooh, hospital level. As you expand the hospital with more rooms and staff, the hospital level increases. A larger hospital attracts more patients. As the hospital gets busier, queues may start to get long. We may need to build more GP's offices and other rooms and hire more staff to deal with the extra patients. Look out for queue warnings above rooms. You can also hover over a room to highlight people queuing for that room. General diagnosis.
What a smashing day for a bit of gardening. I mean, who doesn't like gardening? Digging up a bit of soil, sticking your hands in a bit of manure. Oh, I can almost smell it now. No, wait, the sewage pipes burst again. No, my mistake. Anyway, keep those fingers green.
And I'm guessing we need a new doctor for that one.
Warning. This is a general warning.
Ah. Okay, I'm gonna have a quick change of doctors, I think. Because you are good at diagnostics. Whereas you good at general practice. Raymond Nemesis. Yeah, you work in there, whereas you can work over here, please. What? Doctor cannot work in general diagnostics. Oh, they're a student doctor. What? Okay, we're gonna potentially have trouble here. Can you work in diagnostics? Yes, you can. No. No, they can't. Earth does that symbol mean?
Nurse to general diagnosis.
That's why it's a nurse's job. Oh look, there's an amazing nurse with diagnosis. Brangelina Bunting. Or Kevin de la Creme. I really don't want to hire the expensive one, but it's a great name and it's the only one with the diagnostic skill. Used to fish as a child, hasn't since. Good job, Brangelina. So we got a spare doctor laying around. He can stay laying around for now. The ward has been unlocked, oh dear. Newsflash, there's a peculiar new illness in town, lightheadedness. We're going to need some expensive new equipment to deal with this. Continue expanding the hospital to unlock the treatment room. May also need another GP's office and some more staff to keep on top of things. Right. If I put my other GP on the other half of that room, although no. I'll put one up there. Oh, I don't know where to put it. And what was the other one we got? Ward. So the ward needs a nurse. Cures and diagnoses a range of illnesses like a B&B without a breakfast. Nurse's station. Screen and then beds. So put the screen. Yeah. Let's have a bin, extinguisher, and a plant. The plant could just go in the middle of the room because why the hell not? Okay, we need a nurse. Fire in the mountain. Motivated, the loved ones resent them. With a mustache like that, who wouldn't? Scribbles asks, has I stopped playing Total War stuff? For the moment, yes. I'll leave it at that. You know, I'll go back to it. Just right now, I'm not really feeling it. Wards can be used for diagnosis and also to treat a range of illnesses. The nurse is required to admit each patient, look after them, and discharge them when they're ready to leave. Add multiple beds to a ward to deal with more than one patient at a time. You can also adjust the number of nurses that should work there in the room settings. This is useful if you have a lot of patients.
Are your salt levels dangerously low? Eat some briny brittle. The taste of the sea right in your mouth. 24 hours a day. This is 2 Point Radio.
Our receptionist is on a break, but I don't feel that having 2 receptionists is, you know, really viable. No, there's only a queue with 3 people. Come on, back to work. Why is there no door on the toilets? What have you got? Oh, bed face. Our doctors discovered a new illness, bed face, a quite alarming contortion of the face caused by sleeping at a strange angle. Doctors recommend always using a bed protractor to monitor your sleeping angles. We'll send the patient for treatment in our ward. Along with another new one, misery guts, chronic grumpiness due to a nihilistic semicolon. We'll send the patient for treatment in our pharmacy. So she's got head face. Go talk to the epic mustache. Oh no, okay, don't talk to the nurse. She's just, you know, go in, strip off. Just hop straight into bed as well.
Oh
no, here we go.
Not to hear you complain.
The Deluxe Clinic. Oh, what a name. Lux is a measurement of say luminosity, light, brightness. For 2-point health. I'm a bit concerned about that. The 2-point health ministry is keen to recognise the achievements of every hospital in the county. To build a hospital that satisfies the needs of the local area, the hospital will be awarded an official star rating. This will be great for our organisation. Not only does each star come with associated rewards, but will also allow us to establish new hospitals around the county. We need to expand the hospital to acquire a 1-star rating. Francis in chat asks, when do Wallace and Gromit show up? Probably when I get some cheese. Right, what's wrong with you? Dying. Treatment failed. Ah. Feeling bored? Feeling dying? By completing objectives and challenges, our organisation earns kudos. You can use this to gain access to new items. Take a look at the items list. Any item with a padlock can be unlocked with using K. Best of all, we can then purchase that item for any of our hospitals. So this person's literally getting bored to death. Let's stick the Deluxe Clinic up here. Have a cunning plan. Let me finish the room first, and then I will reveal the cunning plan. Yeah. So we've got another GP here. Might as well have another little waiting area. So this doctor's on break and on call. I will drop him in there in a minute. What does that room need? A doctor. So we need yet another doctor. We have Rosy Bind or Will Trousers. General practice or diagnostics. I'm gonna go for Rosy Bind. Has potential. Asks for steak well done because they don't want it done badly. We have a death. And they've turned into a ghost. Oh dear, a patient of his to have returned from the dead will need a janitor with a ghost capture qualification. What now? There isn't one. Sad news, our first patient death. Patients can die if a treatment fails or if they are waiting too long and their health deteriorates. Hospital reputation will suffer as a result. There's also a chance the patient will turn to haunt the hospital. If this happens, we need a janitor with a ghost capture qualification. When a patient dies, sometimes a part of them remains. The most terrifying part, sadly, This can be quite upsetting for those who are still clinging on to life. Not only that, but ghosts are messy blighters, leaving a trail of ectoplasm. They also have a habit of dematerializing and popping up elsewhere. Who should we call? A janitor with a ghost capture qualification, of course. They're fully trained with the latest autopsychic ghost suction technology. In future, we might even be able to harvest spiritual matter from use by our research team. Okay, well, I'm a bit screwed at the moment because, well, I don't have a janitor that can do that. You work in there. Nope. We got our first light-headed person.
Attention! Don't feed the ghosts. They're dead. Thank you.
There it is. Wow, that's an expensive Eugene Tundra. Maintenance. Stamina training. Ghost capture. Allows the janitor to detect and capture ghosts. This can help with research and allows us to reunite patients with their loved ones in a little jar. Motivation. Maintenance too. Oh, you're expensive. Out you come. I really want the alarm sound from Ghostbusters to be playing. New illness discovered. Lightheadedness. I'm torn now. I want to watch what the janitor does with the ghost and watch the lightheaded thing. Oh, he's got a Hoover. Okay. What goes on in the lightheaded clinic? Yep. Very theme hospital. New illness, bogwarts discovered. That sounds so nasty. Rather disgusting skin condition caused by filthy toilets can be cured with an expensive cocktail of drugs carefully prepared in the pharmacy. Or with witchcraft. I'll send the patient to the pharmacy. You mean I don't get a witchcraft room? Hey, we made profit.
No pillaging, please.
What was that noise? Oh no. She's dying of bed face, but has to go get dressed first. Well, she's happy that she's dying. There's my super janitor. Here he comes. Plodding along, high speed. Get the Hoover. Captured Matilda Dick. What? That can't have been the person's name, surely. That's not right. Oh, I still can't decide if I'd have been better off having like a star pattern through channel in the middle of my hospital rather than this sort of middle island that you walk around.
Players are reminded to stay hydrated.
We have to cure 3 people with lightheadedness, so this will be the last one. You know, staff will go on a break when their energy is low, as long as there aren't too many staff of that type already on a break. Oh, he's watering the plants.
I went to a holistics nature commune last week to see what they could do about my gravy allergy. They recommended a long stay at their spa and a bottle of rosemary extract. It cost me a month's wages, but I'm finally starting to feel the effects. Still can't eat gravy though.
Dear Hospital Administrator, 1-star hospital. Congratulations, your hospital is awarding a 1-star rating. That's out of a possible 3 by the 2 Health Ministry. I've retrieved your file from my bin to celebrate. Continue to develop your enterprise in Hogsport for further esteem and trinkets. If you believe you are capable of more, alternatively, run before you can walk and begin to expand your organization by opening a new hospital in Lower Bollocks. The choice, as they say, is yours. Yours fragrantly. Squin Foxbridge, Health Minister? Can't quite. Oh, Tarquin. I don't know. We'll continue with this one for a minute, I think. The light-headed poster unlocked. We earned a heap of kudosh. What do we want to unlock? A purple bench? Or a silver bench?
Unofficial complaints will not be treated as official.
A big bin, hand sanitizer. Aircon. Increases temperature. Small aircon? I'm thinking air conditioning sounds like it might be useful. Reduces thirst, not very hygienic. Eye test poster? I was looking to see if there was a radiator, but apparently not. So I think I will get... Oof. Gift shop. I will get... Where's it gone? An aircon unit. Just in case I come across a thing where people are feeling hot or something, you know.
Maintenance announcement. Plants need water.
Apparently the radiator unlocks later, according to Winterkey. I'll unlock a magazine rack. Hospital level to 6. I got any new rooms to build? No.
In today's headlines, lottery winner Arthur Compass has announced winning the jackpot hasn't changed him one bit. He made this announcement floating over Croquembouche in his new gold-plated hovercraft, just like he's always done.
Okay, Leicester Trout is ready for promotion from student doctor to junior doctor. Promotion from student doctor to junior doctor will provide +1 training slot. Movement speed, diagnosis skill and treatment skill increases of 10%. And we can offer a pay rise to keep staff happy. Right about there. Good job, Trouty. Oh dear. Except you just killed someone for lightheadedness. So I've just seen the janitor walk past, although they apparently didn't decide to haunt us. Alright. I know who we can hire. We're going to hire a new assistant. Angry, class clown, litterer, gets excited when receiving a sticker. Ooh.
Security alert. Please be alert.
I love the tannoy. One Hands is suggesting a hand sanitizer in the lobby. Not sure I can afford to unlock another one. Back to work, Doctor. Our receptionist is just chatting with random people. Oh, janitor's fixing something. Yep, bash it with a wrench. That fixes everything. He's obviously been to the Battlefield School of Repairs. Alright, I'm going to increase the speed. Oof, only a minor profit. I'm wondering what room I can build that's worth building. You know, I don't have a queue at any of the existing rooms.
Warning. This is a general warning.
Megan Purse has sent in a very thorough quote for today's nice words of the day. Remember,
we can attract even
that
more
you are strong and blessed,
stuff.
that to live is to learn, and that all bad things happen for a reason, while
dear.
good ones come to those who wait. That's
Dying
a
of misery
lot of
guts.
Nice words, Megan.
And
We're close to award season.
haunting the hospital. Yeah, the 2 Point County Healthcare Award Ceremony. Dr. Raymond Nemesis, Doctor of the Year. Christopher Strudel. It's Nurse of the Year. It's got to be the Ghostbuster for Janitor of the Year. Come on. Oh, ballistics. We didn't get that one. Ah, Jumbo Megacorp got Assistant of the Year. Hey, we got Employer of the Year. Well, we know we didn't get this one. Most prestigious hospital? Nope, not me. Or the Patient's Choice Award. Oh, nice. It pits you against all the other people. Well, Lionheart didn't do too well, did he? Maybe he didn't get as far as we have. Cure rate, I don't think we're doing too well. No, we're quite low there. Reputation is horrible. As is yearly profits. Yeah, he hasn't played very much. Cures. Staff morale. Oh, we're not doing bad there. Finances. Good, good. No loans. What's the red line? Staff count. Okay. Staff energy. Pay satisfaction. Average pay satisfaction for staff. Prestige is quite low. 2 of 3 doctors can break at the same time. 2 of 3 nurses, 1 of 2 janitors, and 1 of 2 assistants. Sounds good. 5 of my staff are ready for training. I don't have the capability to do so. Here. 4 fatalities, 1 ineffective, and 26 cures. Nice.